Hello everyone and welcome to episode 78 of Let's Play Diablo 2. We are creeping closer and closer to episode 80 and we will reach that before we reach Bale. And we're going to enter the frozen tundra. And there's a waypoint in the frozen tundra, so let's get started.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting this. Holy shit, it's bright.
Well, we're no longer in the caves.
Yeah, true.
I know you missed these guys.
Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh my god. We're gonna fight fire with fire.
Ending is near.
Fight fire with fire. Bursting with fear. We all should die. There's an amulet.
Oh, Infernal Pit. We'll have to come back to that and do that as an episode. Cool. That'll be 79.
Is that just like a bonus sort of thing?
Yeah. It'll be a short episode. These areas are always very short. Holy shit, there's like 15 of them. Got one. Two. Three. I hate you, demon tricksters. You're easy to kill, but you teleport all over the fucking place. It annoys the piss out of me. Morningstar. Blade Talons.
Yeah, we were talking about the old YouTube before they got bought out and shit. Yeah.
Before Google bought it and went balls out with the copyright claims all over the fucking place.
You used to be able to post whatever the fuck you wanted on YouTube back then. It was like the wild freaking west of YouTube. And then... yeah, and then the shit hit the fan and just like, hey, or Google, we're gonna fucking put copyrights on everything. Or we're gonna do copyright claims on every fucking video on YouTube.
No, I thought we were gonna talk about,
FPS?
yeah, first-person shooters.
Everything's going downhill.
Yeah, like, fucking... I love first-person shooters. I love them a lot. They've been my favorite genre since I was a kid. Like, I started playing with Doom, and Quake, and Wolfenstein, and Duke Nukem, and...
yeah, the classics.
Corridor 7, and Wolf, and all that kind of crap. Way back in the day. I loved it. Still love the genre today, but I hate that that the market is overcrowded with them. I hate it.
Yeah. Ever since Call of Duty kind of got extremely big for what it was, and that's when everything kind of started to go in favor of FPS for pretty much everything in the mainstream market. When it came to like the interest of like the...
everybody tries to repeat the success of Call of Duty.
yeah, when it, like pretty much it appealed to the pseudo gamers and all those people who don't really understand gaming, but they can just go around and shoot stuff, and that's what it appeals to pretty much. Because Call of Duty was before. Well, personally, I think the beginning of the end for Call of Duty was with the first Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. Like the game, I heard the game is really good, but I think that is the beginning because that's when, you know, it went to the modern era stuff and.
Yeah, I mean, the model of play for Call of Duty is totally different than what first-person shooters used to be back when they were amazing. I love me some old-school first-person shooters, but the Call of Duty model says...
or the new Call of Duty model, at least.
You walk basically on a set path, no keys, no doors. You just walk forward on a set path.
And shoot, shoot, shoot.
And shoot everything that moves. And there are set areas that enemies will continue to respawn in those areas until you move forward enough to get to the next area, where enemies continually respawn. And that's the way they do it. That's a cheap way of creating artificial difficulty.
Yeah, so they're not that difficult either, and they're really short as well, like the single-player campaigns now, at least.
Yeah, for some reason, 5 hours has become an acceptable campaign length.
Yeah, like, not to mention the stories themselves are really convoluted and don't make that much sense anyway.
Yeah, story is not the focus of first-person shooters, and
not anymore.
It never really was.
I guess, Return to Castle Wolfenstein kind of had a plot, like in like the sense of like it went somewhere,
It did have a plot. It didn't take its plot too seriously, which is another sin that. Oh, by the way, we need to go back. We need to backtrack and get the waypoint over here. It didn't take its plot too seriously, in that it it's like, we're gonna go crazy with this otherworldly bullshit that we're putting in our plot. It's gonna be ridiculous and over the top. We're not taking it seriously,
Yeah.
And that's fine. Call of Duty and all these other ones take themselves so seriously, and they're written by people that have no idea how to develop characters or write stories. Especially Call of Duty. What Call of Duty does is it takes the Roland Emmerich approach, where it's like, hey, look at this shocking imagery. There's this recognizable American icon destroyed. That pisses you off, doesn't it?
Yeah, now kill the terrorists, feel angry, and kill. Like it's like they try to justify the reason why you're killing people. They try to justify it with like, hey, we're gonna destroy New York City, or we're gonna destroy LA.
We're gonna destroy these people that put on a massacre in the middle of a.
Yeah. And now it's just like, hey, Kevin Spacey wants you to go kill people because it's Kevin Spacey.
But like, that's what it does. It doesn't develop characters. It has shocking moments. Like,
it doesn't develop characters at all, pretty much.
Resident Evil, like, 4, Call of Duty 4 had the big moment where the nuke happened. Yeah.
Yeah, at the very beginning of the game or something, or is it the end of it?
It's like in the middle of the game.
Because that was like a big thing when I remember that game first came out and they're showing like at E3 and stuff, and that was one thing they always showed was that nuke scene.
Yeah, because that's how they draw you in, by shocking you, make you sit there and go, holy shit.
I think that's kind of how it was with the very first one, when you first got to Stalingrad as the Soviets. Like all the stuff going on screen at the same time, like it was really jarring back then, Like all like the Soviets running on the beach and all the guys dying and the freaking Luftwaffe airplanes coming down and all that stuff at the same time. It was like really like crazy. Like, it was really cinematic compared to like FPS at the time. I guess that's where they kind of got it from too.
And a large part of the problem stems from the fact that it's 5 hours of just walking around and shooting things with fairly short cutscenes that take themselves really seriously, and it's just like a bunch of gravel-throated guys acting badass, and there's nothing else to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember freaking Flying Star always had really fun missions in it. Like, there was like a really fun sniping missions in it. I don't know how Big Red 1 had, like, I don't know why I went on Big Red 1, but...
And I'm aware that the gravel-voiced guy acting badass really dates back to Solid Snake, but there's a difference between Solid Snake and the 5 billion imitators of Solid Snake.
Yeah.
There was more to Snake than just being a gravel-throated badass. He was human. He had feelings.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're going to this bro like, oh, we're not allowed to have feelings. We're badass all the time. Like,
yeah, it's really
one of the characters' wives, they discover, is dead. And in Gears of War. And Gears of War is a fun game co-op. Don't hear me saying that it's shitty like I'm saying Call of Duty isn't that great. Gears of War is good. It's fun to play. But the way they handled that was, for the most part, there was like no like grieving or anything. It's just like, let's get pissed off, let's go kill more things to get revenge.
Yeah.
Because that's how a badass does it.
Yeah.
That's not how a human being does it.
Yeah. I only beat the first Gears of War.
I gained another level.
I beat it co-op with a split screen with a friend.
It's not a bad game by any means. It's decent.
Yeah. Oh, I just used the antidote fucking potion. God damn it. I got poisoned again.
But I have other problems with, like, you go back and play Doom, the levels are not linear. They're big, they're not linear, they're kind of like mazes. You have to figure out where you go. And there are secret areas within those levels that, when you find them, you feel proud of yourself for finding them.
Yeah.
All of that is gone. The varied level design, gone. The varied enemy design. I mean, there's like, what? Well, there's like, what? 14, 15, 16 different types of enemies in Doom 2?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot, and I like that. I like that there's a wide variety of enemies to fight. That was cool.
Well, at least the new Wolfenstein is like pretty much that, but next gen. So there's no need to worry about something like that sort of thing with that game, because it's really cool. Like, there's secret areas. The levels aren't linear, because you can actually like go through different paths, and there's different items in each of those like different paths you can take and stuff.
And then there's like, the health packs are gone. You are low on health, hide behind a rock for a while.
Yeah.
And you'll be good again. Health packs make way more sense than that. Like, at least you get like this pack of bandages where you fucking bandage up your wounds.
Yeah.
That makes something resembling sense. Just hiding for a few minutes and then being full health again makes no goddamn sense.
Even in the Evil Within has it too. Like it heals like a very little bit when you stand still.
And the whole, I am low health, I have to be very, very careful with my ammo and my shots and staying out of sight and all that kind of crap that you used to have to do in first-person shooters. The really challenging portion of the game, gone. You don't do that at all.
Yeah. Oh my god, fucking poison. Motherfuckers.
Like, Doom had some brilliant level designs. Like, it would put you in situations where, at first glance, you would go, this is fucking impossible. There's no way I'm getting through this. But there was always a way. And another thing that I miss is carrying multiple weapons.
Oh yeah. Oh, like a lot of weapons. Not like more than freaking 2 at least.
More than 3. Like, a shotgun, a fucking machine gun, and a sidearm, you know?
Yeah.
I know it's not realistic to carry multiple weapons, but it's a video game. It doesn't have to be hyper-realistic. Let it be a video game. Give me stupidly creative weapons that are ridiculously overpowered. You know why? That shit's fun.
Yeah, Postal 2, you did it right. You can put fucking stray cats on the end of your fucking guns and shoot them off of it.
Yeah, like in like Doom had the BFG. Nobody knew what the fucking BFG was, but the very first time you fire it, you're like, holy shit, that was amazing. Because you fire into a room of enemies, and then they all fucking die.
Where's it go? That's what it does.
Fires off this massive green beam of light that just spreads out, and then the screen flashes, and then everything's dead. And it's amazing.
It's only using Quake 3.
It's amazing. Like, you don't get weapons like that anymore. It's like Call of Duty, what does it give you? Shitloads of realistic machine guns. Machine guns that actually exist.
I guess it really isn't a bad thing, but...
But the creativity in the weapons is just... That means the creativity in the weapons is just gone.
I guess in Advanced Warfare there's a laser machine gun. Like, apparently, from what I remember, it's a pre-order bonus weapon. It's like a freaking infinite laser machine gun for multiplayer, which is cheap bullshit.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. From what I remember, I saw something about that at E3 or something. Somewhere.
And I'll take a wild guess and say that the Xbox is getting exclusive getting DLC first.
Probably, because yeah, like all the commercials are showing off like Xbox One bullshit. There's an Xbox One bundle. It comes with like an exclusive like a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare 360. Oh, not 360. Xbox One. It has like all these like Call of Duty decal stuff on it and stuff.
And you know, I have my problems with Halo, but if games went back to being Halo clones, that would be better for the industry as a whole, because there's a whole lot more creativity in that game than there is in Call of Duty. It's got bigger, more open levels.
I never liked Halo.
Neither do I, but I would rather play Halo than like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 10.
Alright, it's Advanced Warfare 10 now.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed off that Halo 2 won Game of the Year on GeForce Thing in 2005. Like it beat Resident Evil 4 that year, and I was like, I remember watching that on TV when they showed it, and I was like, oh my, I was so pissed at the time.
Yeah,
like
I think Resident Evil 4 is a much better game, and I think people will remember it as a better game.
Yeah.
The game that, I mean, it was a game changer, really.
Yeah, definitely. Because at the time there wasn't any really, there wasn't any survival horror games that had over-the-shoulder shit like that.
Yeah, it was. It should have made survival horror games better.
Yeah. Because it pretty much like really inspired Dead Space's gameplay style
and Dead Space is I mean, call it Resident Evil 4 in space if you must, but it's still a really, really fucking good Resident Evil 4 in space.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Dead Space is so much fucking fun.
Did you ever see those two anime movies they made?
I saw the first one, not the second one.
Downfall?
Yeah, I did not see Downfall.
I got both on DVD, so I haven't got around to watching it yet. Got them for like bargain prices at FYE. There was like a sale going on, like pre-owned or whatever, and if you bought 3, get 1 free or something.
Well, we're done with this episode.
Sweet. Yeah, end of rant.
Yeah. First-person shooters, the best ones don't get really popular nowadays. And multiplayer has taken over, and that pisses me off, because it means the single-player campaigns are left to bare minimum effort, 5-hour-long bullshit.
And then Wolfenstein's over there like, hey, I'm over here, guys.
Yeah, and it's made so many changes to what was good about the genre in the first place. Like, most of that is just gone. And we're left with something that could have been done as an on-rails shooter. Call of Duty could have been done as an on-rails shooter.
You don't even need to move, just frickin' aim and shoot.
Yeah, it's not first-person shooter so much it is military gun porn.
Pretty much.
And as a fan of first-person shooters, that shit pisses me off to no end. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Let's Play Diablo 2. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. We will talk to you guys next time. Thanks everybody, bye.
Cheers.